Welcome back to the 52 Weeks to Wealth. My name is Gualter Amarelo, and we've been traveling through this journey of the 52 weeks on our way towards doubling your income and doubling your net worth. Hands to the camera if that's something you'd like to do this year. Excellent. Hands to the camera if you've been traveling with us along this wealth building journey for more than one season. Hands to the camera if you've been doing it for more than one season, 2 seasons. Is this your 3rd season? Let's where our OGs at. Awesome. Let's give our OGs a big round of applause. Alchemist Nation is designed to build wealth builders. Alchemy is the science, the magic of taking somebody who's in a state of sorrow and moving them into a state of abundance, bliss, and creativity. If you've heard somebody say, I need to get more money, I need to get rich, you might want to invite your friends to come and join us on the 52 Weeks to Wealth, because the word need comes from a place of scarcity. The word I am, those 2 words are power words. Hands to camera if you've heard those words before. You've heard that they are power words. Yes. Another powerful word or phrase is you are. Unfortunately, in society, most people who hear the words you are just take it in. They just believe it. So be careful with this magic spell that you've been given. Now, there are 52 weeks. We're in week 23. Wealth principle 23 is the power of partnerships. Last week, we talked about a couple of different principles. We didn't just talk about one. We went through and we discussed a few of the wealth principles. Hands to the camera if you were here last week for wealth principle 22. Excellent. Excellent. Who is here for wealth principle 21? Awesome. You don't know what the wealth principles are or where to find them, you can go to alchemistnation.com. Right at the top, you have the wealth principles. Wealth principle 21 was create the definiteness of your vision. And we were focusing on getting a little more clear about where we want to go in life, where we want to see and be perceived. Wealth principle 22 was the strategic partnerships, seeking out strategic partnerships and affiliates. Hands to camera if you got a lot of value from last week's and the weeks before principles. Excellent. Who has already applied some of this into their business? Who's written down some actions, applied something? Excellent. This week, wealth principle 23, the power of partnerships, takes that affiliate and strategic partnership and moves it into something a little more deep, a little more powerful, a little more commitment. Hands to camera if you know, selfishness causes poverty. Have you heard that before? Selfishness, being selfish, focus on yourself. If this is a new one, maybe I should go into that first. Excellent. Before I dive into selfishness, and I share a little bit about that, let's talk about some definitions. The power. This is something that can be generated. This is something that is within. The definition of power is, or can be, the potentiality of energy. It is the ability to move another being, another force. Power is something that exists only, or is perceived only when it is used, but it is always there. Who's seen a battery before and thought nothing of it? Anybody seen a battery before? Excellent. Not a lot going on with a battery until you plug it in. And when you plug in a series of batteries, much like a Tesla, if you ever look at the Teslas underneath, their batteries are just little double A's, just a whole bunch of them all lined up together. When you line them up in parallel, you get a lot of power. And that drives a vehicle, one of the fastest vehicles on the planet. Hands to camera if you ever seen a Tesla go at full speed. Awesome. Who's been inside of a Tesla? 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Insanity. That's what power is. It's potential, but it doesn't actually have to be applied to anything.